So, you're still not protecting your ETBs or your booster boxes. Well, I got a video for you. What is up, my Pokepeeps? Martin here, back out again with another video, and today I got something excited for y'all because last year we made a video about how to protect your Elite Trainer boxes in an efficient and cost-effective manner. But today we're going to be upgrading our methods because I'm going to be showing you guys how to protect not only your Elite Trainer boxes, but your booster boxes as well. And the product we have here today is very accessible because you can buy it directly from Amazon. So if you're a Prime member, you already know your benefits. You get fast shipping and free delivery. And the company we're talking about today is Dinavio Crafthouse. Now, I might be mispronouncing that name, so apologies if I do. But if we take a look at this camera right over here, we could see we have their acrylic case for booster boxes. Now, before we even get into the details of these cases, I just want to say that the unboxing experience was fantastic. Everything was nicely secured, a lot of protection for the packaging, but there's one thing that made the whole experience, and it was these guys right over here. They actually included these white gloves so you can properly handle the cases, which is a very nice touch because it just adds to the overall premium experience of owning these cases. But you guys, we actually do have another one of these acrylic cases still in its box so we can share the overall unboxing experience, and this is going to be the acrylic case for the Elite Trainer boxes. I don't know if the camera is going to pick that up. Top part is already broken. I just wanted to save this for the video because I wanted to share how the unboxing experience is. So if we move this case right over here. Alright, the camera has been moved. I just wanted to get everything in frame. But yes, once you open up the top, you actually get this little business card. It talks about where you can follow them on social media. On the back side, you can actually claim your car's extended warranty and get a free gift. I don't know what the free gift is, but hey, if you purchase one of these, go ahead, claim it, see what you get. And yeah, that's about it for the card. But this is what I'm talking about right over here. At the very top of the box, you get the gloves, and it's literally one of the first things you see. So hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and put these on and open up the box. Glove number 1 on, and glove number 2 on. Alright, so let's go ahead and handle this package with care. As I was saying, yeah, everything is really neatly packaged, a lot of styrofoam, so you know your case is not going to get scratched up during shipping. And let me go ahead and try to remove this. I was not kidding, this is really secure. You have to put some elbow grease into this. Voila, nothing else in the box. Then not only is there styrofoam, but everything is wrapped in plastic. Gotta get this handy little blade so we can cut this tape properly. Voila. And yo, right off the bat, like, you can tell how premium this is. Like, look at this. Yeah, once you get in your hands, you could tell how premium this thing is. ASMR unboxing. Beautiful. Alright, the wrap is off, and voila, we have the acrylic case for Elite Trainer boxes. And then we can compare the two side by side. You got Big Brother and Little Brother. And we will put the Elite Trainer box case aside just because it's a little bit bigger. We're going to be showcasing the booster box acrylic case just because it's a little bit more camera friendly being smaller. And now that we got these out of the box, let's go ahead and go over some features on why I really enjoy these acrylic cases. And right off the bat, you guys, it's the presentation. And the presentation wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the base. And as I said in a previous video, that just having a base does make it more visually appealing. So it does give it more of an aesthetic that it is meant to be displayed rather than just using this as protection. Another great thing to note about the base is, there you go, easily removable so you can suit your preference very easily. And if you look at the branding at the bottom, look at that, Dinavio Crafthouse. The font they use makes it look so high-end. And what I like about it too is the placement of their brand or the logo. Playing a booster box in here, it's not going to be obtrusive rather than having the logo on the top of the case or on the side. So placement wise, very nice. Logo itself, very beautiful. And no shade to similar products or other content creators who've actually gone out their way to make their own acrylic cases, but you don't really see this in the space where they include a base, and for Dinavio Crafthouse to include one is just a nice touch. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the lid because this is something I'm a big fan of. And there you go, it's magnetic, so it does make it a lot more easier to swap out boxes if you desire. And yeah, if you take a look at the other Elite Trainer box cases we had before and the booster box cases, it was very difficult to remove the lids. And actually, let me just show you guys the difference because yeah, this is the Elite Trainer box case we use, and it's the one from Target. That's actually a cereal container. But if we try to remove the bottom, there is a little bit more elbow grease that goes in it, and the way you remove the top Elite Trainer box is sitting at the bottom does make it more difficult to replace your boxes. And the other case that I have for booster boxes is actually this generic case that I got from the Container Store, and yeah, not really a snug fit, and you could see like the way to remove the lid is actually from the back. And yes, it's more easier, but it's a little bit more flimsy. There's a gap in between there, so you know, you could be getting debris inside, some dust, and yeah, overall not a good design if you're trying to protect your booster boxes. Alright, now it's time to see how these cases actually look like with a booster box and an Elite Turner box inside. Alright, so we actually have a Fusion Strike booster box, and this is a little sneak peek of what our next break is gonna be. But yes, we have a booster box right over here. Let's go ahead and put this bad boy inside the case. Moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. 3, 2, 1. Oh, you know it's a good fit when it slides down that smooth. And yes, and it's not tight to the point where it's like snagging on the shrink wrap and it might rip it. This is actually a really good fit. Let's go and put this on. Oh man, look at that beauty. All right, that's for the booster box. Let's go ahead and put this guy over here. We're gonna get the big boy. We're gonna get the Elite Turner box case, and we will move the camera a little bit higher so you get a full frame of everything. There you go. Remove the lid. And right here, ladies and gentlemen, we got the one and only Hidden Fates Elite Turner box. And this is for sure one of those ETBs you would want to protect. And again, 3, 2, 1. Yes. It slides down nice and smooth. Again, the fit is perfect to where there's enough wiggle room for the shrink wrap not to get snagged on. So perfect amount of room. And let's go ahead and check to see if the magnets actually close all the way. Yes, look at that. Wait, I want to see if you guys can hear that. That was a little minute noise, but you know, it does snap on still. Look at that. And once again, you guys, the base is optional. So that's how it looks like with the base. If you want to get the whole artwork of the booster box or the Elite Turner box, there you go, without the base. Let's just go ahead and put these side by side and just take a look at the presentation. And there are a little bit more features that aren't really too apparent. Like one of them is going to be UV protection. And yes, these do have UV protection, so if you do like storing or displaying your Elite Turner boxes or booster boxes in a place where it does get sunlight, no need to worry about it because yes, these do have 98% UV protection, which again, you don't really find in other cases, so that's something to note. And on top of that, the acrylic on these cases are actually really thick. Like, just for an example too, if you take a look at the other case that I had for my other booster box, that's pretty thin. And for these acrylic cases, these do come out to be 5 millimeters in thickness, and you can see the difference between that, almost double the thickness. All right, let's go ahead and take off these gloves now because we're done handling these boxes. It's getting a little bit moist under there too, but we still have a couple more things to discuss, and one of them is going to be the prices. All right, so the smaller booster box acrylic case is going to be coming at $25, and the Elite Turner box is going to be $35. So these aren't your $10 cereal containers you could use from Target. But then again, you do get what you pay for, and on top of that, you do have the option to buy some for your booster boxes because the Target cereal containers only work for the Elite Turner boxes. And yeah, it is a little bit higher in price, but as I said, you do get what you pay for. You get the premium materials, you get the UV protection magnetic lid, you get the base, you get the thicker acrylic, so on and so forth. And the thing is, we're in the day and age where people are using their booster boxes and Elite Turner boxes as investments. So if you look at it that way, then these are really good pieces to use to protect your investments. Like if we take a fan favorite set like Evo, those booster boxes still go well over $50,000. So when you take into consideration how much that booster box is, the cost of these cases are actually offsetted by how much the cost of the booster box is actually worth. So I would say that these cases are worth it to both the average collector who just wants a nice piece to display their Elite Turner box or booster boxes in, or for those who are looking to protect their high-end items. Now with that being said, I do have to go over some cons that I have with these cases, and one of them is obviously going to be the price, because if you want to protect multiple ETBs or booster boxes, cost of these are going to add up. But then as I said before, you guys, you do get what you pay for. So at least, you know, over time, you know that you purchase cases that will hold up and not deteriorate. Now another con I did have with these is when you're handling it without the gloves, they could be a fingerprint magnet, and kind of goes for the base too. But yes, with the acrylic case, when you don't have a booster box inside, you could see the fingerprints and all the dirt and whatnot. So that is something to note. But then again, that is something that isn't specific to Dinavio Crafthouse. You're going to get that issue with all the other acrylic cases. And honestly, that's not even a con because they did include gloves to mitigate this. And on top of that, yeah, as I said, once you have a booster box inside, you don't really see those fingerprints. So yeah, let me just scratch that off real quick. Overall, the benefits do outweigh the cons, so this is for sure an item I highly recommend. And if you guys are interested in purchasing one, go ahead down below in the description. You'll find a link there, and you can purchase it through that link. But just note, those links are affiliate links, so I do get a kickback if you purchase them through there. And also just note that all the proceeds will be going towards the channel, so it will be a great way to show your support. And that about does it for the video. Again, thank you so much, Dinavio Crafthouse, for sending these out. I absolutely love these cases. And if you guys already made it this far into the video, you already know what to do. Show some love to the like button, hit sub, hit the notification bell, and share the video if you found it useful, alright? And I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Peace.